Now, this is an image that the cricketing world will remember for a very long time to come, because this is India's maiden world title in women's cricket. However, if there was only one thing that was a sore visual for Indian fans, it was probably Pratika Rawal, who did so well for the team, being part of the celebrations that the team invited her for, but without a winner's medal. Because we saw the winning ceremony, the medal ceremony, and only 15 players were given the medal. And Pratika, unfortunately, because she was injured and replaced ahead of the semi-final, missed out. And this actually led to a lot of chatter on social media, everyone demanding that why not give Pratika Rawal a medal also because of what she did. In fact, even I put a tweet out saying similar things, that listen, she deserves it. She did so well, participated in group stages, 7 innings she played. Come on, ICC, revisit your rules, look at it and ensure someone who's participated in a tournament is given her fair due. This was the chatter. Guess what? Ta-dang! We see Pratika Rawal the very next day in this picture, as you can clearly see right now, with a winner's medal around her neck. Now, guess what? I couldn't be happier. In fact, this would have brought a lot of joy, not just to Pratika, but to Indian fans in general. She finally gets what she so deserves. We saw that visual. But where did that medal come from now? This was the other bit, the other debate. Now, there was this chatter. In fact, some news outlets also reported that maybe that medal wasn't Pratika's. Maybe one of the other members actually gave it to her to click a picture. In this picture, you see, however, many noticed that Amanjot here, who's standing in the row behind, doesn't seem to be having a medal, and maybe because Pratika is in the front row, she may have given that medal for Pratika to wear right here, and Amanjot is not wearing. That was the conclusion that a lot of people reached. But guess what? We did our investigation. We went through the detailed footage, spoke to our reporters that were on ground, and we were told that no, it is Amanjot's jacket which is hiding the lanyard as well as the medal, but she was, throughout that interaction, throughout that evening, also wearing a winner's medal. What does that tell you? 16 medals the Indian team had. Okay, that is great. So far, so good. But then, when you look at the ICC rules are very clear. We had mentioned that earlier as well on our platform, made it quite transparent so that everyone knew only 15 players are to receive the medal. Any player replaced during the tournament is not part of the squad. Rules are clear. It has happened before. It happened to, as we had cited earlier, Jason Gillespie. Now the issue is, happened to Jason Gillespie in 2003. The issue here is that great, Pratika has got the medal, but many will then raise a finger saying that why did it not be done on previous occasions as well? Jason Gillespie, there are other examples as well. Why couldn't they also have given a medal? Why did the ICC not make an exception for them as well, if they have indeed made an exception here? Now, of course, you can say rules can always change. That's the other argument. Fine, rules didn't change in 2003, doesn't mean they can't be changed now. And so rules are changed now, which is why Pratika gets that medal. Fair enough. However, rules, when they have to change, there is a due process. How do the rules change in the ICC playing conditions? Firstly, any rule that needs changing, the ICC Women's Cricket Committee has to vote. In men's cricket, it's the ICC Men's Cricket Committee. In ICC Men's Cricket Committee, you have representatives. The head of the men's cricket committee is Saurav Ganguly. Claire Connor, former English player, is the head of the ICC Women's Cricket Committee. And of course, there are other participants there as well, player representative, boards representative, many representatives. They first have to vote for it in an ICC meeting. That, after they vote for it, then it goes to the ICC Chief Executives Committee meeting as well. They also have to vote for it. Right now, it is headed by the CEO of ICC, as well as representative from member nations, full member nations, as well as some are nominated from associate member nations as well. For example, the Indian rep at the moment in the ICC Chief Executives Committee is Arun Dhumal. So like that, there is a committee here. So firstly, cricket committee will vote, then the executive committee. I'll give an example. We all remember the 2019 Cricket World Cup final. That was decided on boundary count, and many felt that New Zealand were undone because of an unfair rule. That went for voting months after that. First, the ICC Men's Cricket Committee voted that yes, this rule should be removed. Then it went to the ICC Chief Executives Committee. They also voted this rule should be removed, and eventually the rule was removed, and it wasn't part of subsequent World Cups from there on. The point here is the rule has changed. The 16th medal has come. Where did it come from? How did the rule change? Because that can lead to a big controversy. Don't get me wrong. As I said, we are the first ones who raised the voice. Happy to see Pratika get the medal, and she deserves it. I think the rule should change, and from here on, every player who has played a role in the World Cup should be given a winner's medal. Fantastic. However, we would wait for the ICC to come out with a clarification, because what this does is, with no clarification, leaves a bit of ambiguity, and then they can be finger pointing. Someone can allege, oh, the ICC is bending for the BCCI, or BCCI is using ICC for its advantage, and such sort of narrative can also come forward. So for the sake of that, it would be great if the ICC can really come out and say, where did that 16th medal actually come from? And if there was a rule change, how and when did that happen? You let us know what you think of this entire scenario in the comment section. Give us a like if you're enjoying our content. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today.